Hi there. So I've been trying to find the Master Lace Bulma for quite a while now, and luckily I was able to come across a Facebook page that sells one that does not have wedding food support, which is why I got her for only 1500 pesos or around $25, which I personally think is a reasonable price even without the food support compared to its regular pricing, which ranges from $34 to $50. So far, this is the third figure that I have with this issue, and since I'm collecting on a budget, I wanted to get the most out of the value of my money that I spent, even if it means losing some minor accessories. But don't get me wrong, I usually buy figures with small flaws, but I still manage to score some really good ones without any issues, which is why I wanted to tackle on how budget collecting is doing in the Philippines, starting with the growing market of pre-loved, slightly damaged anime figures and figures with missing parts, which I am part of. Collectors like myself usually find pre-order or slightly flawed figures in all sorts of places, from Facebook Marketplace and local toy shops to yard sales and surplus stores. A flawed figure can mean issues with the box or flaws from the figure itself, such as small paint chips, minor defects, or even missing accessories. These little issues may not ruin the figure completely, but they do bring down its value for up to 60% of their original prices, depending on how noticeable the damage is. Being close to major Asian manufacturing hubs like China and Japan usually helps keep figure prices lower in nearby countries like the Philippines. Since most anime figures are made or shipped from these areas, sellers don't have to deal with super high shipping fees, import costs, or waiting times. That's why collectors in Southeast Asia often get figures cheaper compared to Western countries. So basically, the closer you are to where the figures are made, the less you pay for all those extra costs added along the way. Speaking of pre-ordering figures, passing on a pre-order or what we call pasalo usually happens when the original buyer is no longer interested or can no longer pay for their item. The new buyer takes over the order by paying the remaining balance and sometimes giving a portion or the entire down payment to the original buyer. Sellers also offer bundle deals or promos to attract more buyers, which is good for both the collectors and sellers since it helps clear stock faster while giving customers or collectors more value for our money. I usually hunt for figures on Facebook Marketplace pages and groups to check for best deals available, but you can also find good deals from other applications and by going to conventions and toy shops. Another common marketing strategy being used by sellers is by conducting biddings or auctions wherein they post a figure with the price and the buyer places their bids until the timer runs out, which is usually around 24 hours. There are also times that due to few participants, the price don't go up too much, which is why the collectors must take time on checking for groups or pages who conducts these biddings. And that pretty much sums up how budget collectors manage collecting here in our country. I'll probably make a part 2 soon, but if you wanted to share your thoughts on how you keep or manage your collecting on a budget, please feel free to comment down below and I'd love to hear from you. And if you like this kind of video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. More figure talks coming soon. See you in the next one.